Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Mr. Ahmed, please mute your phone.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as the presiding judge on this morning. We have our specialty court docket on this morning, as well as a few traffic matters. And so I'm going to have the attorneys place your appearance on the record at this time. And then I am going to have Ms. Wilson place you all in breakout rooms. I'm going to give you co-host, Ms. Wilson, and place you all in breakout rooms. Good morning in the courtroom. Ms. Mack and Officer Lott, good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, ma'am.
All right. All right. Wonderful. All right. Let's start. Mr. Reed.
Yes, thank you, and good morning, Judge. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you and I can see you. Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right. Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I too would make a similar motion.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fikens, and I'm granting both of your motions, and good morning. All right. Let's have the case managers place your appearance on the record. Mr. Griffin, you are up first.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. And then Ms. Cleveland, you're up next.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for Specialty Court.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Cleveland. And then Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court this morning.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Yancey. At this time, I'm going to have, if your last name begins with the letter A, or you are not a part of the specialty court docket, meaning you are not in drug court, you're not in mental health court, you're not in veterans treatment court, then you are going to get an invitation to a breakout room. Please accept that invitation and go into the breakout room so that you can speak with an attorney. All right, who's going to go in the breakout? Yeah.
Judge, if I may, I believe some retained attorneys on the screen, and they may have their clients on.
All right, very good. And so if you are a retained attorney, good morning to you. Please make sure that you check in with my clerk by calling the courtroom at area code 313-965-2280 to let her know what case you are here on. Please call the courtroom and check in. Thank you, Ms. Wilson. That number is in the chat. Please call and check in. Thank you so much. All right, so Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, are you indicating that there's no one for you to go into a breakout room with?
We believe so.
Mr. Fikens, do you see any people? I didn't see any. I think they're all retained.
Yes. At this point, they are.
All right, very good. And there seems to be someone of Ricardo Munoz Guardiano. You are not connected.
Specialty Court.
I know, but he's not connected to audio. So someone could help him get on audio. Okay. All right, very good. Let's do it. I'm ready to start. Are there any preliminary matters from the attorneys first?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. From the case managers, any preliminary matters?
Your Honor, I just wanted to inform that Mr. Jonathan Pope was informed and instructed to come into the courtroom today in person. I don't believe he has arrived yet.
Okay, all right. Officer Lott and Ms. Mack will let me know when he has arrived. Please add Mr. Pope to my docket for today, Ms. Mack. And if he does not arrive, then that's going to be an issue. All right, very good. Thank you. Yeah. All right, are we ready to proceed with the specialty court docket? All right, let's start with phase 3. Do we have any phase 3s or higher on today?
I could start with Latasha Bennett, Your Honor.
All right, come on, Miss Bennett. What phase is Miss Bennett in, Mr. Griffin?
Phase 3, Your Honor,
All right, wonderful.
over the
All right.
3-phase program.
Okay, thank you. I have the following for Miss Bennett. I have SP 791-8741, SX 202-73681, case number 14058166601. I also have case number 20GC 01282. Ms. Bennett, please state your full name for me.
Natasha Bennett.
Good morning to you, Ms. Bennett.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
I said, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Just tired,
Why are you tired?
working.
Working. All right. Well, that's a good tire because you get paid for that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. How have you been, Miss Bennett?
I've been well, just working.
Okay. And you work in your program too?
Yes,
All right. We've had a couple
everything
of
got me tired. Everything got me tired.
Oh, Miss Bennett, you need to get you some good multivitamins then to take, ma'am, because you sound like you need some energy. Sound like it. All right, Miss Bennett, we've had a couple of holidays since the last time I've seen you. What have you been doing? How did you do during the holidays?
The 4th of July, that's the only holiday.
We had Juneteenth. We
Yeah, we had June.
We had Father's Day. Come on, Miss Bennett, stay with me. Come on.
Well, Juneteenth, stayed in the house. I didn't have to work, but we got paid for it. I was so happy. Father's Day, I didn't do nothing because my father has passed away.
Okay.
July the 4th, I didn't have to work. I had a little bit of barbecue, but I came right on home because things started to look bad out there where they was doing a lot of drinking and I didn't want to be involved. So I came on home, we came on home and just enjoyed the noise out there.
Okay.
I don't really like the noise. All
Yeah.
that firecracker. They went well over the limit.
Okay. Okay. All right. But you didn't have any issues during the holiday, right?
No issues where I had to report and did wrong, nothing like that.
All right.
Still not driving.
All right. Well, now why are you getting that attitude with me? Am I holding your license in the palm of my hands?
No.
Who's holding up your license?
Mine. I'm upset with myself. That I have to go through this.
Okay. But you're working toward, and I'll hear from Mr. Griffin on that. You're working toward getting your license, right?
I'm working towards getting everything back right and in order.
All right. Very good. And the way to do that is you cannot drive. You cannot drive. Okay. If you drive, you're going to get caught, and that's going to set you back even farther. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure you're hearing me. All right. Anything you need us to help you with, Miss Bennett?
Not at the moment. I talked to Mr. Griffin about I'm supposed to be seeing the SOS in October. They received my license back. Well, we spoke about that. I was supposed to go in the breakout room and talk about something.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her in a breakout room with Mr. Fikens after she get finished with her hearing.
Okay. Wonderful to talk about her license. All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to tell me about Miss Bennett?
Miss Bennett is doing fine, Your Honor. No problems. She's just about and paid off her costs. She's been with us since December the 14th of 2020. She had a 24-month contract. So she's just about at the end of her contract. She have cases with her and plus a transfer case. So I met her actually talk last night. Actually. So we had some discussion. She had some questions about her license and things like that. So I ran her driver record this morning and I sent it over to Mr. Fikens and Mr. Reed so they can take a look at her. So I was just kind of explaining to her with the restrictor license and trying to go through the hearings. So I just want Mr. Fikens just to give her a better understanding. She's been testing, no problems with testing. So she kind of in the maintenance phase. So, just walking it down and just maintaining her sobriety. But other than that, Your Honor, she's in compliance with your orders.
All right, very good. Ms. Bennett, do you have any questions for the team today?
No, ma'am.
No questions? All right, anybody from the team have anything else asked to Ms. Bennett? No? All right,
No,
Ms.
Judge,
Bennett,
no.
listen, you are doing a great job. We have come a long way, Ms. Bennett. You
Yes.
are working your program. You used to be so stressed out about working it. Now you just working it, right?
Yes.
You just working it. And you
You
are
can't do
all
nothing else
there.
but work it.
I'm sorry.
Can't do nothing else but work it.
Oh, it's some other things that you can do. Oh,
It's some
other things you could do.
other things that I could be doing, yes.
Mhm.
But since I got myself in trouble, I have to do this.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And you can make some other choices. I just don't know if you would feel good with the consequences that's gonna fall out from it, but you can make, I always tell my kids, you got choices to make. It's up to you. So I'm just glad that you have chosen to work the program. I have seen the benefits, even just in your disposition, how you think of yourself, your drive. I've seen a difference in you, Ms. Bennett, and very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna work on that license, okay? All right, so Mr. Griffin, let me get a return to court date, and then I'm gonna have Ms. Bennett, and who's going to the breakout room with her, Mr. Fikens?
Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge.
All right, and then Ms. Wilson, if you could put Ms. Bennett and Mr. Fikens in the breakout room, what's the return to court date or her next date?
Your Honor, she'll be coming back for a face-to-face. I don't know if we're going to put August the 15th at 10:35 or should we do the face-to-face August 8th?
What's the 15th?
That's 4 weeks. She a phase 3 or do you want?
Oh, no, it should be the week before, so it'll be the 8th.
Okay, let's do the 8th.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay,
Griffin.
okay, August the 8th, 2022, Your Honor, at 10:35 a.m.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Ms. Bennett, you're gonna get an invitation to a breakout room. Please go.
Okay.
All right, take care. All right, Mr. Yancey or Ms. Cleveland, do you have anyone in phase 3?
I do, Your Honor, Mr. Munoz, Ricardo Munoz.
Okay, one in phase 3?
He's in phase 3. He came back to our program. He was in phase 3.
That's right. I'm like, no, he's not in phase 3, but yes, he is. All right, let's do it. I have case number 0906713401. Mr. Munoz Cariano, please unmute and state your full name for the record.
Ricardo Munoz, Guadiana.
All right, how are you today?
I'm good, Your Honor. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. It seems like I haven't seen you in a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
just up there because I couldn't get in Zoom last time, but you was on Zoom though. I couldn't get on Zoom because I don't know, something wrong with my phone.
Oh, okay. So you were in the courthouse and I was
Yeah.
working remotely. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. All right. Very good. So how are you doing with working the program?
I've been going to my therapist class and I've been doing good. You know, I've been like I said, I have a journal, so I've been writing stuff, what I've been learning, and you know, just try to take everything down. You know, if I can keep looking back and what I've been learning, if I can just not to if I won't have to go back for my old ways. You know.
Yes.
So,
Can you share something with us that you've learned?
like I learned of we went there this group 7 session, the 8 positive attitudes of success. It's honesty, responsibility, open-mindedness, willingness, gratitude, humility, caring, and objective. And I look back on all these things, and you know, I'm trying to work it, you know, because like I said, you know, it's anything that can set you back and go back to the old ways, you know. So,
Yeah.
and we have another paper that we did as opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
and it's it says describe positive opportunities in the past that you took advantage of and made it into something good. I wrote it was a good positive opportunity in the past when a guy at work missed too many days at work. They gave me the opportunity to take the advantage of that job and make more money. So they let the guy got fired, and I know I could make more money because I took advantage of the opportunity they gave me, and made it to a good one because of that guy missing days. I think I would have been in the same thing, like doing labor work, but now I took advantage and made it to a good opportunity. So
Yeah, there you
yeah.
go. And do you understand that being sober and working on you is helping you to take advantage of good opportunities?
Right. Yes. I totally agreed. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I told Mr. Yancey yesterday, we had a talk, and I told him, man, I'm gaining too much weight. I gained 20, about 20 some pounds already. And
Whoa.
yeah, it's before I got castrated. When you locked me up, I wasn't that
Now, why he trying to throw that in, y'all, on a Monday morning when I locked them up? I don't lock people up. People lock themselves up.
Right.
Paperwork.
Well, I came in and I wasn't right in the head.
Yeah.
So it was
Mr. Munoz, you look good, because I remember when you came in, you look good.
Thank you,
Right.
Mr. Griffin.
Yeah, you really
His
do.
face was he was gaunt in the face. Your
Yeah.
face is all filled out.
Yeah.
You established no eye contact. You consistently held your head down, and you were about this big, sir.
Yeah.
And you did not look healthy
Right.
at all, even though you were trying to convince me that you were okay.
Right.
You went to that screening. And so, yes, sir, you look wonderful. So you needed those 20 pounds or so.
Yeah. And I'm still gaining, like I told Mr. Yancey yesterday, and we was having a little get together yesterday because my nephew was he's 7 years old now, and we did a little taco things and everything. So I ate like 7 of them.
Well, we used to say, listen, Mr.
Yes,
Munoz, we used to say in specialty court, we will take you fat and sober any day. We gonna take you, sir.
Right.
So, listen, you're healthy as long as you're healthy.
Yes. Still healthy, stronger, and like I said, I get up early in the mornings and with good energy and ready to go to work and and go to my classes and being happier. I am happier.
Yes. And Miss Wilson put in the chat, I don't know if everybody could see. She said we take them clean and chunky. We don't use the word that. Clean, clean and chunky. Thank you, Miss Wilson. I like that better. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, what has been the most difficult part of working this program for you so far?
Well, difficult. It was just the first week. It was just the first week.
Okay.
Because I was just used to doing bad stuff. So, and now that I'm healthier and stronger, I feel good. And I thank you guys.
Yes, and you're taking advantage of your support systems, right?
Yes.
Right. That's so important. We can't do it all, and you can't do it all by yourself either.
Right.
You have to have somebody that's in your corner, that's cheering you on, that's holding you accountable too.
Right.
You only come to court so many, times out the month, but you have to have somebody that's going to hold you accountable. And that's what people do when they love and they honor and they respect someone. They hold them accountable. That's what we do. And so I'm glad that you're doing well and you're looking good.
Right.
Anything you need us to help you with?
No, like I told Mr. Yancey yesterday, my therapist told me that he was gonna switch me. But I was like, well, as soon as I finished, he said I got only a few more sessions left. But I told him I want to still keep coming. So
hey,
and I told me that he put me to go to NA, so I'm starting to go to NA too as well. So
Okay.
so I can, I don't, like I told her, I don't want to keep coming. I want to keep coming. I don't want to. I don't want to just stop out of nowhere. So
Yes. Look
yeah.
at you. I love it because listen, when you are finished with this court, you need to understand that you have the ability to get the help that you need without being in trouble and without a judge, without a case manager. You can say, I need to go to therapy or I need to go and be counseled, and you can pick up a phone and make an appointment. You don't need me standing over you saying you must go or you need to go. Why didn't you go? You don't need that. And so that's a wonderful thing. And that's something that you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. When you see that things are getting shaky or you feel that you're off-centered or what have you, okay, wait a minute. What resources do I have available to me? And let me use them so I can get back on track and stay on track.
Correct.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I think when you came in to see me, you had one of your parents with you, right?
Yes. I had my mother.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one of my support system too. So she's always behind my back, 100%. So
all right, that's what I need to know. Wonderful. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Mr. Munoz Guadiana?
Your Honor, he's doing really.
Mr. Griffin, Mr.
That's
Heath.
okay.
All right.
He's doing really well at Detroit Recovery. As he mentioned, he's almost finished, and they mentioned NA meetings, just as continue his recovery, but he did let them know that he wanted to continue. So he's going to continue with Detroit Recovery and go to NA meetings. So I think that's a wise choice for him at this time. His screenings have been excellent, and he's really doing well. He's though we're not glad that somebody lost their employment, we're glad that Mr. Munoz could take advantage of that. And he was, and his sobriety helped him take advantage of that. So we applaud him for that. And we just want him to continue what he's doing. I can always when I reach out to Mr. Munoz, I'm always able to contact him, and he's really doing well, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. If nothing else, as to Mr. Munoz Guadiana, Mr. Yancey, what's the next date for him? I need a face-to-face before his court date.
Yes, Your Honor, that'll be August 8th at 10:35 a.m. for face-to-face.
All right, very good. Anything from the team members as to Mr. Munoz Guadiana?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, sir. A good report. You're working the program. Be proud of yourself. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, sir, and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. And so let me ask this question first, Mr. Case Managers. Are there any other phase threes that joined us on time this morning?
Miss Anderson, Your Honor, Lakeisha Anderson.
So Mr. Munoz Guadiana, I'm gonna have you hang in there with us until I do Miss Anderson, and then I'm going to release phase three all at one time, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
you. Good to see you. Keep up the great work, sir.
I will.
All right. I have for Miss Anderson, case number 201-29277. Miss Anderson, please state your full name for the record.
Lakeisha Anderson.
All right. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. I pressed some button and I can't see myself, so I don't know if you can see me or not.
We can see you.
We can see you, so don't do anything you don't want us to see, because we can see you.
Or say.
All right. Good morning. You're getting it together now. All right. Yes, ma'am. You're good. You're good. All right. Very good. Miss Anderson, how have you been?
I've been fine. No complaints.
No complaints? Okay. Did you, I'm not going to talk about that bird in your house, only to say I'm not going to laugh about it no more, because somebody else had a bird incident recently. I'm not going to mention no names. And they reached out to me, and I thought about you, and I said, oh, we was laughing about Miss Anderson and that bird.
Yes, because that bird was so disrespectful. that was disrespectful.
Okay. Did you get the disrespectful bird out?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I called them. I said, you got to get this out. Who do I need to call?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they called everybody. I called the police. Like, listen. Somebody got to help me.
You know they have flagged you in the system, right? If you call them about getting the bird out, they have flagged you in the system.
That was an emergency to me. My life was in danger. I told them that flu and germs come from bugs. It could kill birds. It could kill me. And I'm stuck in here with nobody to get it out. My uncle talking about I'm gonna come back. I don't see
it. What?
That wasn't gonna work for me.
But you survived it, Miss Anderson.
I did, but I was traumatized. I sent Mr. Griffin a whole video. It happened so fast, like you couldn't even see it. It was on my ring.
Oh, okay. I'm not laughing. No, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. All right, listen. It seems like I haven't seen you in a long time either. How have you been overall?
I've been fine. Just working out, just working.
Okay. All right. You working your program too?
I am.
Okay. Tell me what you've been doing to work on you.
Well, for one, working out, because like everybody else, I'm gaining weight. I looked in the mirror the other day and felt like I had no neck. Okay. So I had to get that together because I'm 4'11" and that just, I can't do it.
Okay, I hear you.
And, I've actually been mentoring for this group called Little Sisters. And that's just like, it feels good to like help people and mentor and talk to people and, you know, just give them encouragement, because those are like pregnant people who, you know, they're like teen pregnancies. And the group just started maybe like 6 months ago, and it's like something that's just in like my neighborhood.
Okay.
So I figured that I would do that to talk to people, because I'm an introvert and I stay in the house all the time and I don't really like talking to people.
Okay. Well, how nice of you though to come out of your norm and do something that's necessary and that's going to help someone else.
I think so too, because I'm a loner. I live by myself. I don't have kids. I just be in the house. I can go around my family, but as far as friends, like I have friends from my childhood, and a couple of friends I met working at different places and facilities and stuff like that. But as far as like meeting new people and reaching out and being around different people, like I don't really like it.
No, okay. Anderson, you're so young to be an introvert, ma'am. But listen, you never know what's going to happen as a result of your volunteering.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, I'm 40. I feel like I got all the friends that I need. My grandma had 56 grandkids. Like, what I need new friends for?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that changes the whole tenor of everything. Oh my goodness. You might not need any friends. You may not have any room for any friends, right? Your family is enough, right? Oh my goodness. Listen, Miss Anderson, are you having any struggles, any challenges that you need our assistance with? Any questions?
No.
None? Tell me something that you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
I do have one question, actually. When I had this interlock thing on my car since October, when do it come off?
Mr. Griffin.
The Secretary of State controls that. Mr. Fikers making talk more about it, but I remember when they told us like it's from the last time you had your last DUI, so they do some type of formula, but they control fires the interlock device. We don't have any control over that.
Wait, is this the interlock she's talking about?
Yeah, she's talking about the interlock. She has to restrict the license, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, okay. Because the other device is no longer on her, is that correct?
No, she just have the interlock. Yeah, just the interlock in her car.
Okay, all right. So that's the Secretary of State. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do, okay?
Are they gonna send a letter? I hate that thing.
Yeah, they're gonna send a letter. When it's time or whatever. So sometimes it takes a period because they do some type of formula. They make you from the last time you had your last drinking and driving. It's some type where it can be a year, 2 years, or they do some type of formula. So I don't know exactly, but I had people that had graduated past. They still had the interlock, and then they get a letter in the mail telling them what they need to do. So that's kind of how it works.
Okay.
So after you graduate our program, we'll turn it back over to the state.
Okay.
And then they'll monitor you, and then they'll let you know when it can be removed.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin. I know you're sick of that thing and you hate it, but listen, ma'am, there's some folks that wish they could, number one, get it, qualify for it. And secondly, there are folks that wish they could afford it. So you're doing pretty good. Hang in there. That's what I'm saying. I see you. Remember, I can see you. Yes, ma'am, I can see you. All right. Any other questions? I still want to know what you've learned since the last time I've seen you.
I mean, you learn something new every day, but honestly, like I've been doing this for like two years. The answer is gonna be the same.
You don't learn something new every day. I learn something new every day.
I said you learn something new every day, but my answer in regards to that is still gonna be like the same. Could you still like
not about the program? I asked him, what have you learned since the last time I've seen you? It could be about anything. You could have learned how to cook something. You could have learned how to change a flat tire. You could have learned how to keep birds out your house. You could have learned how to be a bird fighter. I don't know, but I'm asking you, tell me something you've learned.
Okay, let me think.
Now, you know, everybody after you, they over here going, I know she ain't gonna slow down the road of stuff.
I'm not.
Mr. Thornton is like, come on, girl, you knew that.
I know. I be the same way. I get it. I understand. But I mean, I really haven't. Well, I learned something, but I can't tell you what it was.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Well, let me tell you what I've learned about you since the last time I've seen you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you consider yourself to be an introvert, that you took a risk, you're not afraid to take on a challenge, and you're doing something that you've not done before.
That's true.
I'm gonna write that in my notes of what I learned about you today, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, what is next for Ms. Anderson?
Ms. Anderson is doing well, Your Honor. Like I said, she has her interlock device. There's been no violations or anything like that, so she's in compliance. She's been testing. So she'll be coming back for a face-to-face, Your Honor, on August the 8th, 2022, and that will be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Ms. Anderson?
I do.
All right, very good. If anything from any of the other team members asked to Ms. Anderson?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report. Keep up the good work. I don't recall having a bird in the house, but I did have a squirrel one time. So
that's even
I'm
worse.
about to say that's worse.
These things happen. So, but I know you handled it well. Keep up the good work and be safe. I'll tell the squirrel story sometime. It didn't end well for the squirrel, but
Okay. Well, I'm glad about that. All right, very good. Let me check. Are there any other phase 3s today? If not, I am going to excuse Mr. Munoz Guadiana, and Miss Bennett is already gone. She went in the breakout room, and Miss Anderson. You all have a wonderful rest of the week. Be safe, be careful, and continue to work your program. I'll see you all in a couple of weeks.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
You're very welcome. All right. Let's do it. Let's go phase 2s. Do we have any phase 2s?
I do not, Your Honor, not in Zoom hearing.
Okay, all right, Mr. Yancey.
No, Your Honor, I don't have any phase twos.
All right, Mr. Griffin. Oh, Mr. Griffin must not have any. All right, then.
Yeah, I'm all done, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. There we go. All right. All right, Miss Cleveland, who do you have up next?
Your Honor, I have Mr. Raheem Thornton, and I do see him on screen with his phone on mute.
Okay, all right. Very good. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing better. I recently just stopped smoking cigarettes and got back into the gym. So
Look
a little
at
sore.
you.
Little sore.
Yes.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Wonderful. How long have you been without a cigarette?
going on about 48 hours.
You said 48 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. How are you feeling though?
A little anxious, but I just do like a couple push-ups or something, like to try to like alter that, like to try to like it's like a coping skill or something.
Okay. All right. Very good. What made you stop? I mean, I'm glad that you decided to stop smoking. What made you stop?
Because I feel like it's triggering and it's triggering to me. Like
Oh, wow.
just smoking, like it just put me in thoughts of like other things.
Thank you for your honesty. So smoking is a trigger, and you realize it's a trigger when you
And it's
smoke
just not
cigarettes.
good for me. Like I find myself short of breath, like from like walking upstairs and stuff. So like I don't like that. And I just want to just get my body back in shape and stuff. So I think I need to leave that alone.
Yes, sir. And so you made a good decision, Mr. Thornton. You made a good decision.
I just tell myself every morning that I'm not gonna buy no cigarettes.
Very good. Very good. I love it. I'm very proud of you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. All right. What else have you been doing?
I went to the heat program last week, met Mr. Williams.
Okay. And what did you think of heat?
It was it was other nice gentlemen there, and talked about a lot of different subjects, fatherhood and integrity and just the morals and principles of fatherhood and manhood, and it's a good program.
Okay.
It's good treatment program.
Are you committed to being open and honest so that you can get everything that you should get out of heat?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Now, I know that you're fairly new to the program. What do you think of it so far?
Like I said, Your Honor, I think it's a laid back, like it's not a lot of pressure. You know, it's a welcoming program. The guys are being open in the program and being honest and giving a lot of feedback to each other, and you know, just trying to push each other a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
You know, from where we were at before we came in the meeting.
All right. Very good. You've been showing up for your testing like you should?
Yes.
All right. No issues to report?
No.
All right. What about the holiday?
Oh, the holiday was a little tough, but I made it through it.
Okay. Tell me, can you share with me what was tough about the holiday?
Just, my family and everybody, everybody wanted to turn up and all of that stuff. But, I just, did my best I could do. I just went over to my aunt's house. My mom and my dad came over and we ate and just relaxed and everything like that. And my family brought me some stuff for my unborn child that'll be here in November, and
Now you
We
just
just talked
slid
about
that in
that.
on us. You have a baby coming?
Oh yeah, I thought you guys knew that.
All righty. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm getting ready. Yeah. I'm buying a lot of diapers and buying everything that I can, everything that she needs, she gonna need, and just trying to just make sure I stay out here for her and for
Yes,
myself.
sir. And not just stay out there for her, but making good decisions, because all of your decisions will impact her, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
All of them. All right, very good. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Thorne?
Um, uh, I really can't at this point. I really don't have anything. I mean, I could use some bus tickets because last time I was down there, I came down there. You guys didn't have any.
Okay,
So,
Ms. Cleveland, do we have some?
I think I can ask Miss Rhonda. She was out that day that he came in person, so we couldn't access them, but I will ask for them and mail some to him today.
All right, how does that sound, Mr. Thorne?
it sounds good, and it sounds good. And I haven't had any alcohol. I can tell you that I haven't had any alcohol.
Look at you. I'm proud of you, young man. Have you had urges for alcohol?
Of course.
Thank you for your honesty. Because everybody else comes on like, no, Judge, I was just drinking uncontrollably before I came to this program. And then when I got here, I just stopped and the desire went away. And I'm perfect. I don't even understand why I'm here. That's what they usually tell me. So thank you for your honesty. What do you do, Mr. Thornton, when you have those urges?
I drink some Kool-Aid.
Not with a lot of sugar, right?
No, yeah, with a lot of sugar.
With a lot of sugar. Oh my God.
I need something to pack. I need something with a punch to pack a punch.
Nothing like some Kool-Aid with a whole lot. I was watching, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins last night. And Monique was making Kool-Aid with all of that sugar. I mean, my eyes started to water just watching her put that sugar in there. I was like, oh my God, who's gonna drink that and need some insulin after that or something? I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Well, like I said, I just try to do a couple push-ups, like, try to do like 5 or 6 sets of 10 push-ups at a time. Like, cause that for some reason, like, it just takes away the anxiety.
Look at you.
Like,
I love it.
It just, cool me off a little bit, like make me a little tired to where my mind ain't thinking so much and so far.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. What do you need us to help you? I really appreciate your honesty and just your candor. I appreciate it because you're going to be able to help so many other people, whether it's in heat or whether it's just in the program in general when folks are listening.
Well, I have an interview. I hope you guys just could give me keep me in your prayers or wish me some good luck. I got an interview to be on a TV show today.
Okay, wonderful. I hope it goes well. Yeah.
At 3:00. So I just, cross my fingers. Hope I can get into that. So, I think I'll be good for it.
Yes. All right. Wonderful. Well, we hope that works out for you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. All right. Let me place. I did not place your case numbers on the record. I have the following. I have SP 134-2475, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number Z808-5571 and U753-71111. State your full name for me.
Raheem Ali Alex Thornton.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me hear from Miss Cleveland. Miss Cleveland, Mr. Thornton sounds like he's doing very well.
Your Honor, he is fully engaged with us. He responds to any phone calls I make to him, and he reaches out when he has questions immediately. That's something that will help get him very far in this program because the communication lines are open and we're talking and he's asking all the right questions that he needs to stay on this path of recovery. Your Honor, he has only been in phase 1 for 21 days, so he is new to the program. He did discuss with me that he has entered the HEAT program. He's still got a few bits of information to provide to them so that they can further his treatment there, but he's doing all the right things, Your Honor. I'm just asking him to make, and he's compliant with the court's orders as far as his testing and everything as well. All of that is good thus far. I'm waiting for 2 pending ones, but everything else is looking good. Your Honor, I'm just asking that he remain patient, continue to talk to me so that we can get through all of any concerns that he has. And then of course, you, Your Honor, are always open for them to explain what's going on if they need to.
Yes. There you go. Thank you so much. All right. Mr. Thornton, do you have any questions for the team?
No, ma'am.
No questions? All right. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Thornton? Great review today. Great review. Yes.
Yes, yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Thornton, congratulations on giving up smoking. I tell the story that I smoked for 30 years and I stopped, and I haven't had a cigarette in 27 years. So I guess I have 27 years of clean time on the smoking anyway.
Yeah, Mr. Reed.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I know you can do it. You're not alone. We had a participant on Friday, Ryan Maslin. He's trying to stop smoking. I don't think he's stopped yet, but he's cut down a pack a day to a half of a pack or something like that. But congratulations to you, sir. I know it's not easy, but you're working the program. Keep up the good work and be safe, sir.
Thank you, sir. I will.
Mr. Fikens, you're muted if you're speaking to us.
I am speaking, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I muted myself.
Okay.
I certainly echo the comments of Mr. Reed. Also, Your Honor, we have some outstanding matters for Mr. Thornton. There are 3 traffic matters and 1 old EWAP ticket, if the court wishes to deal with them at this time.
Yes, have you had, give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Yes.
Mr. Fikens, did you talk to Mr. Matthews?
Yes. It's going to be like we talked about.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Mr. Thornton, sorry about that. Thank you for that brief moment. Mr. Fikens, I am ready to proceed as to Mr. Thornton's additional matters. Mr. Fikens?
Sorry, Judge, I'm
Oh, you can
trying
hear
to,
me. Okay.
yeah, I had a little problem with my electronics. Judge, there are 4 outstanding matters, and I've talked to the city attorney about these matters, and I can place the offer on the record at this time.
Yes, please do so.
Thank you. Judge, as to you, 753-71111, that's an entering without owner's permission. We are going to ask that matter be set for a bench trial.
A bench trial. Why are we doing that?
Because it's an old case, the city has a difficult policy about dismissing those cases, even based on age.
All right, that's fine. Let's set that one for a bench trial, Mr. Fikens. Let me set that one very quickly. We'll set that for a bench trial 1, 2. Let's set it for a bench trial on Monday, August 1st, 2022, and that will be at 11 o'clock a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Then as to the 3 traffic matters, Judge, there is an offer from the city. If my client pleads guilty to no insurance, that matter would be reduced to improper plates. There's a recommendation that it be added to the contract, and the other 2 matters would be dismissed.
All right, so the improper plates is count 2 of the yes.
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
One, okay, very good. And then the other 2 would be dismissed without prejudice. And does your
Yes.
client have any other matters outstanding at 36th District Court?
I believe that takes care of everything else, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Thornton, let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters today pursuant to the recommendation, correct?
Yes.
Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Sir, I direct your attention back to the time and date of the citation. On that date and at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And when stopped by an officer and asked to produce valid insurance, you could not do so. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm reducing the charge to improper plates. I am adding it to your specialty court order. And so now, Ms. Mack, he will have 2 matters that will follow him for specialty court. I am dismissing SP 134-2475 counts 1 and 3 without prejudice with the stipulation of probable cause.
Defendant would so stipulate the probable cause, Your Honor.
Right, and Mr. Fikens, there is an understanding that if he does not successfully complete specialty court, then all of these things will be set aside and he'll be right back where he started from. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So he must successfully complete the program. All right, with that, Miss who had his case? Miss Cleveland, what's the return to court date on now the 2 matters that are part of our specialty court docket?
Your Honor, he would be returning on August 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. But would you like him to come at a later time because he has that bench trial that's going to take place?
No, what I'm going to do is I'll keep him on August 1st at 8:35. I'm going to change the bench trial time to 8:35 as well.
Thank you.
Okay, and then that way we'll get everything taken care of at one time.
Thank
All
you.
right, how does that sound, Mr. Thornton?
It sounds good, Your Honor. It's this EWAP thing. It's so surprising because I thought that it was taken care of. It's been 11 years, so I wasn't aware.
Well,
that
if
it
you
was
didn't
going
follow
on.
through with it and you didn't come to court or you didn't pay fines and costs, it does not go away. That's the unfortunate part. People think it will because of time, but it does not go away. And
I just thought I had dealt with it. So I really did, because I didn't been since that time. I'd had some other issues, before, getting to meet you good folks.
Okay.
And
Always
it never came up. So
all
I
right.
appreciate just getting able to get that out the way. So
We're gonna make sure it's taken care of one way or the other. August 1st is it, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. If no other questions, I'm gonna have you hang in here just for a moment. Well, I don't see Miss Ware, so I'm going to go ahead and excuse you. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. I'll see you in a
Okay.
couple of weeks.
All right, see you in a couple weeks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's do it. Miss Ware, are you with us? Uh-oh, I can't hear you. You're not on. And so, good morning, Attorney
There you go.
Bassey. I'm going to have you call the courtroom to check in with my
I'm
clerk,
here.
please.
I'm here.
One second.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna have you call and check in with my clerk, Attorney Bassey. Good morning to you and your client.
Good morning, Judge.
And then there's Mr. Rosenthal. I don't know if you
Yes.
all need to go in a breakout room, but can you all please do so at this time? If you need
Yes,
to
I
go in a
just
breakout room.
got done speaking with the officer, Your Honor. I would like to go in a breakout room, Attorney Bazzi.
All right, thank you so much. Good morning to you, Attorney Rosenthal.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right,
And Judge,
Ms.
I hope you had a wonderful weekend after that hectic Friday docket.
Oh, yes, I did. I did think about it because my weekends passed way too fast, just way too fast. But I did. Thank you so much. Thank you and your client for your patience. We were in observation with the Fort Lauderdale court on Friday. And unfortunately, some things got added to my docket that I didn't place on the docket. We did not change your trial date because it would have been too late. And I didn't think that that was fair to you all to change it at the last minute. So I thought at least I'll have time to do that trial on my lunch break or what have you. But they added some other things to my docket that I had not planned on taking care of. So it just made for a very interesting day, that when you have a great team surrounding you, you are able to overcome those challenges. And so the team was excellent. We got through it. I didn't pull out my hair. See, I still have some this morning. And so we're going to get through it today. Okay, Attorney Bassey?
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you. All right, Ms. Wilson, make it happen. All right, let's do it. I also have Ms. Ware. Are you with us now?
Yes, I am. Sorry about
All
that.
right. That's okay. I'm ready to call your case. I have the following for you. I have case number U576-42920. State your full name for me, Miss Ware.
Angela Ware.
All right. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. You're in a
Great.
different environment this morning.
Yes,
right?
I am. Yes, I'm at home.
You are at home. How does that feel, Miss Ware?
Good. It's kind of different being clean and sober. I got to get used to it. I'm so used to the running around like crazy, chasing the drug. And so it's kind of boring right now, but I'm trying to keep busy. And I've been going to meetings and just trying to stay positive.
All right. Very good. Listen, who's the case manager for Miss Ware?
And it's me, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Yancey, I hear Borden. And so I want to make sure that we get her connected to her services. I know she's just coming home. And so let's get her connected to her services immediately, because we know that boredom is not a good thing.
No.
And she's sharing it with us. I read between the lines, Ms. Ware, that an idle mind, listen, they used to tell us that as kids, idle mind, devil's workshop. So she just said it, Mr. Yancey. So let's get her connected with her services.
Yes.
With her outpatient or intensive outpatient, as well as let's talk with her about some goals. Also connect her with her services as far as employment and things of that nature, housing. And I know you're going to do all of that, but she's just getting out. But I heard that word board, and that's a red flag for me. So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Ms. Ware, thank you.
Yes, I want this to work out. I don't want to live the life no more.
Yes, ma'am. And we don't want you to either.
No.
We don't want you to. And you look so good. I see you
Thank
have your
you.
little makeup on this
Yeah,
morning.
thank you.
I see you. Yes, ma'am. And you look wonderful.
Thank you.
You look wonderful. So look, I want you to connect with Mr. Yancey today so we can get you going, okay?
Okay, sounds good. I start my my outpatient as soon as I get off here. So I'm gonna go zoom in to outpatient. So
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Other than being bored, are you having any other challenges?
no, everything's been good.
It's been good.
Yeah.
All right.
Other than finding things to do, and they do also. I was scheduled to drop 3 times a week. They had me scheduled 4 times a week last week.
Okay. Just call every day. And if your
Okay.
color drops, get up and go because we're
Yep,
paying
I've been
for
doing
it.
it.
Are we paying for it, Mr.
Yes,
Yancey?
yeah.
All right. So, but just go. I may throw in 5 or 6 out the week. Who knows?
Okay.
Just go. You're not paying for it.
Right. I'll go every day if I have to.
All right. So just do me a favor and call every day. And if your
Okay.
color drops, then by all means get up and go. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Very good. Do you have any questions, any concerns for us on this morning?
Nope. Everything's going good.
What's been the most difficult challenge for you since you've been home?
The boredom.
The boredom.
Trying to find things to do.
Yeah.
My
All
mind
right.
starts wandering and dirty. I mean, not dirty, but like bad thoughts. Not really thoughts, but I'm gonna have thoughts and cravings, but I'm not gonna act on it. But I got to find something to do.
All right.
So I'm
I
so
heard you.
used to the hectic life, and now it's slowed down. It's like, what do I do now? So
I heard you. We hear you loud and clear. So, Mr. Yancey, let's do it today. All right. Wonderful. Is your family supportive of you on
Yeah.
this journey?
yes, I've been spending a lot of time. My kids actually are back in my life. I had a birthday party for my son on the weekend. He's turned 15. I'm going to be a grandma in October, so that's exciting.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So-
So you've got a lot of reasons to stay on this
Yeah.
path, right?
Oh yes, I'm excited. I'm finally excited about something other than going to get high. I'm excited about my family and getting back to my kid's life and having a grandson, and just it feels good to be excited. And I've been doing a lot of cleaning houses and making money from cleaning houses, friends and stuff. And I actually have money.
Yes.
So not given to the drug dealer.
There you go.
So it's nice.
Look at you, Miss Ware. You're doing a great job. I want to
Thank you.
encourage you to keep going. You owe it to yourself.
Yes.
You're a wonderful person.
Thank you.
And I think you realize that when you're not using, right?
Yes, I do. I do completely.
All right. Very good. Come on, Mr. Yancey. What do you want to tell me about Miss Ware?
Your Honor, I've talked to Miss Ware a couple times since she's been out. She's hanging in there. She's doing pretty well. She's set up for outpatient today. All her screenings have been negative. She's actually been going to NA meetings on her own. So that's good. So, she's trying to be proactive as far as being busy. And she's been making a little bit of money on the side, cleaning houses. I think we're okay with that. So we're going to pick up the pace with the outpatient, and then that'll keep her a little bit busy and different things like that. So we just want Miss Ware to hang in there. Try to appreciate this new life, and then we're going to help her stay busy.
All right. Very good. Did you hear that, Miss Ware?
Yes, I appreciate that.
All right. Very good. Anything from the team as to Miss Ware? I want us to encourage her to keep going. She's came out of the nest. She's now at home. And I'm hearing her say, this is a struggle, adjusting to life without using substance and running after substance. Let's encourage Miss Ware. Come on, team. What do you want to say to Miss Ware?
Yes, George, thank you. Congratulations on returning home. I know you're happy about that. The program is not easy, but and don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. But work the program, ask questions. We know you can do it. Be safe. Be proud of yourself. Enjoy every day. Every day is a gift, so you enjoy every day. Thank you, Miss Ware. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, Miss, well, just take one day at a time. I mean, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's a process. So, I mean, at least you're being honest, though. That's the most important thing. You can sit here and totally say that you not have any urges or thoughts, but at least you are being honest. So when you're being honest, we can help you. So just hang in there.
Thank you.
All right, anybody else?
Your Honor, I just want to remind her that we're all available for her as a resource. If you have any concerns, questions, of course, you have one of the best case managers in the world. But please feel free to reach out to everyone.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And Miss Ware, I know one of your long-term goals is one day at a time. So
Yeah.
just keep up. Let's just keep up with that one day at a time, and we're gonna fill those one days at a time for you. And urges are, that's how you know you're making progress, because you're gonna have urges. So we appreciate your honesty, and that's just part of your recovery. So you're on track. So we'll
Thank
get you
you.
there. We'll help you get there.
Thank you so much.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Miss Cleveland, what's next for Miss Ware?
Jana, we want to have her come back on
Not Miss
August.
Cleveland.
That's okay. We
I'm
want to
just
have.
mixing up everybody's names this morning. Y'all, I don't take it personal. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's not. We want to have her come back on August 4th at 8:35.
All right, very good. And look, Miss Ware, I want you to make sure you utilize the telephone numbers Mr. Yancey is going to give you. I know we've got some training coming up next week, but we will still stay connected, right? Because we know that our program does not stop because we train. We train to get better, but life keeps happening. And so I want to make sure Mr. Yancey, she also has the courtroom number, because Miss Mack knows how to get in touch with us at all times, wherever we are. And so we want to make sure that happens, okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, very good. Take care of yourself. You're doing great. I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay. I'm all set to leave?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Brandon Smith. Unmute yourself, Brandon Smith. Come on, let's do it. You ready this morning, Mr. Smith?
Yep. Oh, there you go.
You ready? All right, let's do it. You got on late this morning. Here we go. I have case number 200-559-5001. State your full name for me, Mr. Smith.
Brandon Smith.
All right, Mr. Yancey. I'm gonna hear from Mr. Yancey first. What's going on with Mr. Smith today?
Your Honor, I talked to Mr. Smith this past week, and as recently as yesterday. Mr. Smith, he had he's doing well. He's still working. Obviously he was disappointed not graduating because he has some tickets, but he says that he can basically pay on the tickets as early as this week. So he's working on those tickets.
Okay.
Luckily he has employment that he's been able to keep just because he can get there, Your Honor, rides and different things. So Mr. Smith is hanging in there. He's keeping his sobriety going, and he just, his all-out goal is to pay those tickets off and graduate from our program. So I have kept up with him, and I've been able to reach him when I needed to reach him. So he's doing pretty well. He's kind of quiet, and then he's just trying to plug away at those tickets. That's the main thing he's trying to do.
What is he doing to maintain sobriety, to work the program?
Your Honor, besides screenings, I don't think he's in anything else. I think he was doing meetings. I don't know if he's still doing meetings or
Okay.
not, he would probably have to answer that.
Right, because he should be working a continuum of care up
Okay.
until the time that he leaves us.
Okay.
And so, Mr. Smith, what are you doing to work on you? You doing anything?
Yeah, just staying focused. Besides being, a father and all, just taking it one day at a time. I mean, like recently had death in the family. I just
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, my dad lost his twin brother. So really I've been dealing with that for like the last, I wanna say maybe like 2 or 3 weeks leading up to yesterday. So got that behind us and kind of moving forward. And just really taking it one day at a time, taking it all in. And that's all I can do right about at this moment.
Okay, Mr. Yancey, we've got to connect him to a continuum of service.
Okay, I think I'll connect him, maybe with Detroit Recovery Project.
Just to see if there's, what their recommendation, they should have given a continuum of care plan before he was discharged from there. And so whatever they gave, he should be working that up until he's finished with the program.
Okay, I'll make sure he does that. I think his therapist that he had left the agency, so I'll get something from someone else. But we'll get on that immediately, Your Honor.
All right. Did you hear that, Mr. Smith?
Yes.
All right. And then I do want you to keep plugging away at the things, the obligations that you have here with the court, but you should also still be receiving some level of care. It's not going to be, going and sitting for hours or what have you, but you should be receiving. I'm not certain what the continuum of care plan stated upon your discharge, but you should be following that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. How are the babies doing?
They actually doing pretty good.
They're doing good. All right. You still being a good father?
Yes, ma'am.
And a good provider?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You still making good decisions because all your decisions do in fact impact your babies?
Absolutely.
All right. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, Mr. Smith?
Nothing at this moment.
Nothing? All right. Very good. What's going on with your license? What's going on with your driver's license?
Well, due to the tickets, I wasn't able to get them. And I had before I transferred to you guys, I actually had on my court order that I wasn't able to drive. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there.
Okay. All right. Mr. Yancey, why don't you take a look at and see, have Miss Mack, if you could send an SOS over to Mr. Reed or Mr. Fikens. Let's take a look at, because it doesn't make sense for him to be with us this long and leave in the same situation that he came here in. And so we can make sure we tell him at least these are the things that you've got to get done if you plan to drive. I don't make people get a driver's license, but I do position them so that if they want a driver's license, they're in good shape to get one. Okay. So how does that sound to you, Mr. Smith?
That sounds pretty good.
All right. So I need that to happen today to get the SOS to the attorneys and then also have some discussion with him about his license.
I'll do that, Your Honor, because he doesn't have any alcohol-related offenses as far as driving, so it just had to be tickets. And so we'll find out what's going on with that.
Okay. All right. Very good. Then I need an update before I see him again.
Okay.
All right. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Smith? Nothing. Mr. Smith, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Smith?
Yeah, I know we want to do a face-to-face on August 8th at 8:35, and then we'll see him the following week.
At 10:35?
I'm sorry, 10:35. Yes.
All right, very good. Yes. All right, very good. Very good. If nothing else, Mr. Smith, I'm going to release you. And Mr. Yancey, I need to be updated about his progress. There's some things that he should accomplish before he leaves us. The main one at this time is that continuum of care. I am so sorry to hear about the loss of your father's twin brother. And Mr. Smith, I just want to tell you that you don't need a court order to go and talk to someone if you're dealing with grief and loss, and you want to deal with it in a healthy way so that it doesn't cause you to regress or to go backwards. You don't need a court order to do that. If you don't know who to go talk to, ask Mr. Yancey. He will give you a resource to go, but I don't need to order you to do that. And I shouldn't be ordering you to do that because I'm not a therapist. But if you need the help or you feel like, hey, I need to just sort through some stuff, by all means, let Mr. Yancey know, and he can connect you and you can go on your own without me ordering you. Okay?
Right.
All right. Is that something you would think about doing?
Yes, I'll look into it.
All right. Wonderful. All right, sir. I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks. We're here if you need us. Don't hesitate to reach out, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Good to see you, Mr. Smith.
Good to see you too.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. That is it for that portion of the docket. I have a couple of reviews that are scheduled at 10:35. But let me ask you this, Ms. Cleveland, did Mr. Pope show up?
I have not been informed that he has, Your Honor, and he was supposed to come directly to the courtroom today. I have some
At
concerns about him.
8:35?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll give it a little more time. All right, let's go to some dates. Let's go to some dates, and then I'm going to come back and call the 8:30 docket. I'm on 10:35. I have for Maurice Howard, case number 210-451-5601.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm scheduled for a face-to-face with him today. He is phase 2. His returning court date would be via Zoom on August 8th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. For Justine Liggins, 220-561-8901.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm scheduled for a face-to-face with her. I believe there was some ticket matters that were going to be investigated on her behalf as well from the last time that she had a hearing. Your Honor, we are out next week. So she is phase 1, so she would not be returning via Zoom until August 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. And please circle back to the attorneys, make sure that they are working on those ticket matters, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. With that, I think you are pretty good. You are. I don't know if any providers are scheduled to come for staffing today. Do we have providers coming?
I don't think so. I think the people who are for Thursday have already completed treatment.
Okay, all right. So Tuesday and Thursday's docket is what we need to look at. So Ms. Mack, if you could send that out to the attorneys. I would like to, if we can, schedule our staffing for a little earlier. I know we just got finished with our observation on Friday, and I know everybody has to run crazy until we get getting the observation together. That's part of it. And so I'm going to leave that up to you all. I know we're out the following week, but listen, if there are some problem cases, we need to go through it. We definitely need to go through it. And so, and if there are just some issues that are individuals that are having problems, we need to go through it. Okay.
Your Honor, what time would you like to try if we want to go early?
Let's go. We could do 10:30, 10:45 maybe.
Okay, let me just check with
or 11 o'clock, just to give a solid hour for everybody to pull their stuff together if they need to.
Okay.
11 o'clock?
Okay, that sounds good. I'll check. Make sure I let Ms. Rob know.
Okay, wonderful. Please do.
Okay.
All right. And then Miss Cleveland, you have asked me to do a warrant for Mr. Pope, indicated that he missed his drop at Lake Ridge and did not contact Mr. Williams at all. Mr. Pope then fell off.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe so.
All right. Place his case number on the record. It's not on the docket. Ms. Mack, please add Mr. Pope to my docket. Ms. Cleveland, that case number.
Okay, I'm gonna find it, Your Honor. I apologize.
Oh, Miss Mack, can you look up Jonathan Pope?
Yes, I have the case number, Judge.
Okay, is it just one case number?
That's the only one that Miss Cleveland told me. I didn't see anything else, only saw the one.
Okay, all right, let's do that. Place it on the record for me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It's 200-447-4801 for Jonathan Pope, and I did put it on the docket for today. It's not on the docket you have, but it is on your calendar for today.
All right, thank you so much. All right, and so Miss Cleveland,
yes,
Mr. Pope had a positive screen last week. He was ordered to report to court on this morning at 8:35 a.m. physically at the courthouse, and you spoke with him. Is that correct?
Yes, he did call me on Friday, but I did return his call and sent a message to him, letting him know that he had the positive screen, and that that I was aware of the positive screen, and that he was to report in person today. Additionally, I had reached out to Mr. Williams, who is his treatment provider, and I received a message from him that he was asked to drop on a certain day. He said he was unable to produce that day, and then he was supposed to come back later on that day and drop, and he never returned, and they have not heard from him.
Okay, all right. And so Ms. Cleveland is requesting a warrant. Any objection?
No, Judge.
No, Judge, no objection.
All right. Ms. Cleveland?
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare the warrant, please. Make sure you send it to me and to Ms. Mack. And hopefully we'll get Mr. Pope, call him and tell him, listen, I need him to get back on track.
I will.
Okay, but the warrant is going in the system today. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Let's go to the 8:30 docket. I'm ready to call that docket. And then I'll start looking at the 9:30 docket. And so let's go to 8:30. Are we ready to proceed on 8:30? Did any of the defendants check in, Ms. Mack or the attorneys?
So, Your Honor, I did speak with Attorney Simona. I'm not sure if we already placed his case on the record or not.
No, so I'll call it.
Okay.
All right, I have for Ahmed Adil, case number SP 134-32511. And that's counts 1 and count 2. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Ready, Your Honor. Randy Simona, P number 76758, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Ahmed Adil, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I did check in with the court at 9:11 a.m. I asked if Officer Derek King had checked in with the court, and he had not checked in yet. I'm not sure if he's checked in since then.
Okay, Ms. Mack, has he checked in?
No, Judge.
All right, Mr. Rosenthal, I'm going to entertain a motion. The officer has not checked in.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All
Your
right,
Honor,
your
today's-
motion, counsel.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for a formal hearing scheduled for 8:30 a.m. It is 10:01 a.m. this morning. And Officer Derek King has not appeared as the officer who did issue the citations for the defendant in this matter, Your Honor. Respectfully move to dismiss on both of the charges, Your Honor.
Thank you. I am dismissing the matters, both of them, without prejudice. Thank you, counsel. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, Your Honor.
You do the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do have a formal hearing for Alvarez. I'm not sure if an attorney is here for Alvarez.
I'm here. Just checking if the officer checked in. I'm standing in for the attorney record, Mr. Jadala.
Okay, let me call the case, please. I have case number SX 404-40771. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people, PA 4807. This is, I'd like to put on the record, a state case. However, we do not have any officer present for this case at the time.
Thank you, counsel, your appearance and your motion.
Good morning, Your Honor. Respectfully, Attorney Alawamne, bar number 66874, standing in for the attorney of record, Mr. Samuel Jadala. Your Honor, this time we would respectfully make a motion to dismiss.
Thank you, counsel. Your motion is granted. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Enjoy the
Thank
rest
you.
of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful day to you and your staff. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, I am ready on the 9:30 docket. Do we have any defendants that showed up for the 9:30 docket?
Charles Adams showed up, Your Honor. He's in the courtroom.
He's on the 9:30 docket?
Yes, first name.
Okay, but Mr. Adams was in warrant status. Why does it say that he's here on a pretrial? He should be in arraignment on the bench warrant.
Yeah, I don't know why that is set, Judge. I've looked in his background. There are approximately 9 cases. There's appears to be 4 warrants out there. The ROAs show that they are in warrant status, the ones that are set for pretrial, but that's as far as I've been able to see.
Okay, is this the individual who I sent for the psych evaluation, the competency hearing?
I believe so, Judge.
And he did not go to the psychiatric evaluation?
He did not, Judge.
That's correct.
So, Mr. Ficus, how are you proceeding today? Where is he in the courtroom?
I believe he's in the courtroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Ficus, are you ready to proceed or do I need to pass on this?
Well, I can talk to him some more. It was difficult for me to talk to him in the breakout room.
Because he needs an evaluation, is that correct?
Yeah, I know this court ordered it. I know he did not go there. They've had no examination of him, so I don't know his mental status other than what I see.
Okay, and so Mr. Ficus, in talking with him, do you concur with this court's recommendation that he be referred for competency?
Well, Judge, I don't know how to evaluate it other than I've had a difficult time talking with him. I know this court had a difficult time talking with him.
Yes.
I don't know how we can proceed otherwise. I don't think he feels that he needs a competency exam.
Okay.
That's
Okay, I understand that, but I don't do orders based on people's feelings. And so based on my interactions with him the last time that he was in court, Mr. Ficus, all I can do on today is I will send him again for a competency evaluation. And if he does not show up, then he's going to go to jail. And I'll get a competency evaluation from the Wayne County Jail. I'm not going to take a plea from him. I'm not going to do any of those things based on the behaviors that I observed with him, with the court during his first encounter with the court. And so that's all I can do for him today. Would you like to proceed?
Yes, I will.
And I'm only going to proceed with the 2 matters that are on my docket. I'm not taking the other matters out of warrant status because that's more work for my clerk if he does not show up for his competency evaluation. And so, officer, at this time, you can bring Mr. Charles Franklin Adams to the podium. I'll call his case and then I'm going to go to Mr. Agnew's case. Right, I have for Charles Franklin Adams, SP 113-9502, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Adams, please state your full name for the record.
Charles Franklin Adams.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Adams, I have ordered you to undergo a competency evaluation. That information was sent to you by the Forensic Center. You failed to appear. And so I'm going to order again for you to go for a competency evaluation. Sir, you must show up for that evaluation, okay?
I didn't go before because I didn't have transportation. I called them and I talked to the person. They're gonna provide transportation out to Northville and going out to Ann Arbor, those places like that. I don't even go there for myself.
Okay, I understand it. Well, if you like, I can send you to the.
The court gonna pay for my transportation. Now I'm a needy person.
All right, so Miss Mack, I'm sorry, sir, I'm talking, and so now I'm gonna have to mute you. Miss Mack, I am ordering a competency evaluation. And that information, you all can make sure we have the correct address for him. It sounds like we do because he got his last order, a letter from the Forensic Center. I'm ordering a competency evaluation. Miss Mack, you can reach out to Mr. Wade or Mr. Morgan to find out if there are resources available to help him with transportation to get to his competency hearing or his competency evaluation. So please reach out and see if we have, whether it's bus tokens. I'm not certain what they would have, but he raises a legitimate concern, but I still need him to go for his competency evaluation. So please reach out to them and let's get that information or resolution to him before he leaves the court on today. I am going to schedule this matter. Competency will take a couple of weeks. And so I'm going to schedule this matter to come back before me. I'm going to put it out to August 31st, 2022, and that will be at 9:30 a.m. That's when I'll schedule it, and you can put it on those two matters only for pretrial. And so, Ms. Mack, if you could do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Adams. I'm going to see you after your evaluation. We're also going to work with you to see if we can help you with some transportation. Anything else from the attorneys? Mr. Feinman?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much. All right, I'm ready to continue going to my next matter, and that's for Anthony Agnew. I'm sorry, there's one other matter I need to call. I'll do it afterwards, never mind. Anthony Agnew, SP 124-72331. Appearances for the record, please. Uh-oh, Mr. Rosenthal, you are on mute.
Sorry about that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807. We also have Officer Wood here. Officer Wood, can you please state your name and badge for the record?
Yes, this is Officer Wood, badge 4163.
Thank you. Good morning to both of you. And then for defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hussein Bazzi, P85891, appearing on behalf of Mr. Agnew, who is also present here today via Zoom. Mr. Agnew, please unmute your mic and state your name for the record.
My name is Anthony Agnew.
All right. Good morning to both of you. All right. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, there was an offer made, and I think we were able to come to a pretrial resolution here. Mr. Rosenthal, if you'd care to place the offer on the record.
Yes, Your Honor. With a brief discussion with the officer and after pulling the SOS, Mr. Agnew does not have much on his SOS, and so the people are willing to give a plea recommendation for failure to wear corrective lenses. That is a 2-point offense, Your Honor. That would be amended from the 4-point offense for the spectator.
All right. So you're going from failure to wear, I'm sorry, again?
Yes, failure to wear corrective lenses, Your Honor, while driving. And that's going to be amended for the spectator, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so we're going from one civil infraction to another, is that correct?
No, a misdemeanor to a misdemeanor, Your Honor. The failure to wear
failure
corrective
is
lenses.
I'm
yes,
sorry.
Your Honor. You're
Okay.
fine. You're fine.
Very good.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, you learn something new every day. So there's some people I need to tell they got to stop driving without their corrective lenses on.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't-
You're
All
fine.
right. All right. Attorney Bazzi, is that your understanding of the offer from the people?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Agnew, is that your understanding as well?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Agnew. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Attorney Bazzi, please establish for the record that your client understands his right to a trial with respect to the matter that's before the court on today, and that he is willingly, knowingly, and freely giving up that right in order to take advantage of the offer from the people. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Agnew, you understand that you have a right to a trial. In this matter, we elected to have a bench trial, which was set for today. at 9:30 in the morning. An offer was made by Mr. Rosenthal, and you understand that you are now waiving your right to a trial, and you will be accepting the offer. You will be pleading guilty to the charge of failure to wear corrective lenses. Do you understand that, Mr. Agnew?
Yes.
All right.
Do you understand that you do have a right to examine and cross-examine witnesses, call witnesses at that trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Agnew?
Yes.
You understand that you're waiving that right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Judge, is the court satisfied?
I'm satisfied. Thank you. As to the factual basis, Mr. Rosenthal, the offer is that he's going to plead to being a spectator, and then the charge would be amended, or are you amending the charge and he's going to plead to the amended charge?
Your Honor, so he's going to be pleading to the spectator and then the charge will be amended. That's kind of how I've always situated the plea recommendations going forward. Once he does plea, then we will amend to the failure to wear corrective lenses.
All right, very
Well,
good.
Judge,
Yes.
Mr. Rosenthal, would you be open to amending the charge?
It will be amended. It will be amended. I don't do them before. I do them after they're on the record, and then it gets plea amended. It's still going to go on the defendant's record as failure to wear corrective lenses.
Okay, so then can we proceed with a no contest?
Mr. Rosenthal, that would be up to you. It's your offer.
I just don't see any reason for no contest in this case.
To assist with the factual basis.
That's fine. We can do no contest.
All right, very good. Then with the no contest plea, counsel, I'll have you read the factual information into the record, or whoever has the ticket, please do so.
Mr. Rosenthal, would you care to read the factual basis into the record?
I don't have the ticket, but give me 1 second. Madam Clerk, can you please read me just I guess the intersections. Actually, I do have the ticket. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, Your Honor. Sorry about that. Let me see. Yes, Mr. I have it, Miss Mack. Yeah. So Mr. Agnew, II, were you rendering assistance to drag racing in any manner, spectator, upon, at, or near Plymouth Road and Burt Road in
Well,
the
it's
city of
a
Detroit?
no contest. It's a no contest. So let's do the date, time, place,
Daytime,
and
right.
what the allocation was.
Yes, yes, Mr. Agnew, do you plead no contest to driving upon Plymouth and Burt in the city of Detroit on August 6, 2021 at 3:08 a.m.?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor?
I'm satisfied. Counsel, defense counsel?
I'm satisfied, Judge, but for clarification, I believe it was September 6th.
Yeah, September 6,
And I'm
2021.
sure Mr. Agnew has the same understanding. And
yes.
Right, very good. Then I'm going to accept the no contest plea. I am going to amend the charge to failure to wear corrective lenses, and I'm ready for sentencing. Mr. Bazzi, is there anything you'd like me to know about your client prior to sentencing?
Judge, my client has a very clean record. He has minimal, as Mr. Rosenthal pointed out, minimal driving issues. His SOS record is fairly clean. Criminal record is fairly clean as well. He has a strong family support system, longstanding job history. And so this has impacted him in multiple ways. You know, this started back in September. He's actually lost a job since, and it was a direct result from the citation that was issued. Mr. Agnew has really had some trials and tribulations, to say the least. And it's been unfortunate. Again, he's here today, and he is frankly accepted responsibility for his being at the date and time at the Plymouth and Burt area. He understands that maybe unfortunate timing may have played a role. And so moving forward, he's really learned from this. And so I would just ask for the utmost leniency, sentencing judge.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, I just want to let the record reflect, it was an issuing of the ticket. The people have no information or no knowledge that the issuing of a ticket renders losing their job. I just want to put that on the record, Your Honor. Officer Wood was on patrol that night, was called to the situation, and responded in a manner that any officer would do so.
I could clarify, Your Honor. So he had actually worked for Enterprise, which deals with renting out cars, as I'm sure you're probably familiar with. And so having such a citation issued had a very, very serious impact, especially given the fact that they had confiscated the vehicle, which was a company car. And so that's for clarification, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you. Officer Wood, is there anything you would like to add before sentencing?
Ma'am, Mr. Agnew was cordial and professional with us. I'll add that.
Okay,
Thank you, Officer Wood.
yeah, that goes a long way for me. All right,
Absolutely.
Mr. Agnew, is there anything that you'd like to add?
No, I think my attorney said everything for me.
All right, wonderful. So I am going to assess our cost on today in the amount of $200. The fine, I'm gonna do it at $75. And so, Mr. Agnew, when would you be able to get that paid?
I'm actually in transitioning now. I was waiting on the outcome of this case to see actually what my job is supposed to entail now. I'm set to start working for the federal government as soon as I can get them the information from this.
Okay, wonderful. And so when can you get this paid? I
I
want to
would
make sure
say
I'm
within-
giving you enough time.
4 weeks is fine.
Okay, very good. And so I am going to schedule this for a review. I'll do it on August 22nd, 2022. I'll put it on my docket for 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid, you don't have to come back to court. If you don't get it paid and you don't return to court, then I'm going to set aside the plea and you'll be right back at square one. So make sure you get it paid before August 22nd, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you for your patience on this morning. Take care and everybody stay safe.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. Take it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Attorney Bazzi, and thank you, Officer Wood. I greatly appreciate you, sir. Stay safe.
All right. All right. I need to go back to 8:30 just quickly. I have for Christopher Adams, Z8056511. Did Christopher Adams show up this morning?
No, Judge.
Okay, no, did not. And
Did
so
not.
that is for an OWVI. This was an arraignment on the bench warrant. I'm going to issue a capias. The bond will be set at $100, cash or surety. All right, let's go to the 9:30 docket, and Ms. Mack, hopefully we've started going through, we have some 10:30 trials scheduled. I didn't realize that before I scheduled staffing at 11. Okay, my apologies. All right, let's go to the 9:30 docket. I have for all right. All right, I have for Mosley Al Somiri, U-595-19921. It was scheduled for a final pretrial today. Did that individual show up, check in?
Yes.
Now, sir, how will we know that you're here if your camera's off?
Oh, my bad. I'm waiting for my lawyer.
Okay, well, you go ahead and continue to wait. I'm gonna call my docket and I won't wait past my docket. Okay? All right, thank you.
You are.
I have the following arraignment on the bench warrant, Jesus Christ, for Isaiah Armstrong. This is,
And he did not show up, Judge, and I didn't get a phone call or anything, so he did not show up.
all right. I'm gonna call the following matters. SP 346753, count 1, 2, and 3. Also for Mr. Armstrong, SP 697119, counts 1 and 2. I have case number V6, strike that, U-568-22220. I have please mute your device. I also have V119-63920, V119-64020, V119-64120, V119-64220, V119-64320, V119-64420, V120-62620, V120-62720, V120-94620, V120-94720, V120-94820, V120-94920, V120-95020. Case number 14574-855, counts 1 and 3. Case number 162-52539, counts 1 and 2. Case number 18473-200, counts 1 and 2. All of these matters were scheduled for arraignment on the bench warrant. All of these cases deal with no dog license, failing to vaccinate a dog. There are some no insurance misdemeanors, license improper. He has had ample time to appear at this court. He's been given multiple opportunities to get these matters corrected. CAPIAS will issue as to each matter. The bond will be set at $25 cash or surety as to each matter. All right. I have for 10 o'clock for Musakade Ali. I have the following case number U-595-20021. Did Mr. Ali show up?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Farina, if you're talking to me, you're on mute.
Morning, Your Honor. Yes, I was actually in Livonia Court. I rushed back to my office where he's here with me.
Yeah. Place
And
your
I also-
appearance on the record for me.
Certainly, Your Honor. Roger Farina, P62269, on behalf of Mr. Musa Qaid Mohammed Ali. Sir, state your name for the record. Your name.
Musa Qaid Ali.
Thank you.
As a
All right.
housekeeping matter, Your Honor, I apologize, but do you also have Mosla Al-Sumeri on?
I'm sorry.
You also have they were both together.
Yes, Mr. Alsamari is on. He has his camera off, but he's here. He said he was waiting for his attorney.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
me.
his attorney? Okay.
Yes, he's on Zoom. The other
Yes,
one's on.
he's on Zoom. He can turn. Are you all ready to proceed with this matter?
I do think we need to talk with the prosecutor on this too.
All right. Mr. Rosenthal, you willing to go into a breakout room with the parties?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Wilson, if you could make that happen, that would be great. I need the other defendant to please keep your device on so we can know where you are.
Your Honor, before I go, if I may, on the Adolph case, I do have a motion I do need to make due to Officer Court's funeral today.
Okay, let's call it. Mr. Adolph is just getting on.
Thank you,
It
Your
works
Honor.
out perfectly. Today is scheduled for trial and hearing. and he had something that he needed to pay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, wait, give me a second.
Mhm.
Miss Mack, look up to see if he paid for that one ticket. U686-86310. I'm also calling the following matters for Stephen Adolph, SP 124-55521, U151-50514, SP 124-55339, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Adolph, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Stephen Brian Adolph.
Thank you and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right, Miss Mack, did he pay that junk ticket?
I'm on my way.
I'm sorry, Miss Mack, I can't hear you.
Yes, Judge. He paid $150 on that. He still owes $170 on that ticket.
Why didn't
I'm
we
on my
get
way
that?
down to pay that right now.
Now, sir, you know you told me that last time. I need you to be on your way down there to pay it, but you're gonna get a break today because Mr. Rosenthal. Oh, ma'am, you can't just talk out on my docket and not while you're driving. All right, Mr. Rosenthal, we are scheduled for trial today in this matter, and so you have a motion to make.
I do, Your Honor. Respectfully, I'm asking the court to adjourn this out. Officer Williams is attending Officer Court's funeral that is today. He will not be with us today for good cause, and in good faith, I'm asking to adjourn this out to a different day, maybe a week, Your Honor, or 2 weeks, whatever at your discretion, but he is attending that funeral today, so I don't expect him to come to court, Your Honor.
All right, let me hear the attorneys from the attorneys.
Thank you, Judge. We appreciate the motion, Judge, given the fact that my client hasn't paid yet. And I'll take for honest his statement that he's coming down to pay it now, and I think he means that. Typical, Judge, this matter was, we had a lot of these matters taken care of by way of plea. And that was because the city, we could not take care of the entering without owner's permission, without a trial date. That's Officer Jackson. We have no objection to this being adjourned, Judge. That will give my client time to make payment, prove to this court that he's done what this court has asked him to do, and then we'll be prepared for the trial. I believe, however, that those matters with Officer Williams were taken care of, but that might not be, I might be wrong.
Well, Mr. Fikens, you raised a good question because I wondered why I put to pay, and I don't know if it was that if he paid this one, the others would be dismissed. I'm not certain.
And I apologize for a faulty recall, Judge. I was trying to look it up and I wish I had done it earlier. I know that we carved an exception for the entering without owner's permission with the city. I thought we took care of all the driving issues. But that's a bad, we did take a plea on the junk dealer's license, Judge. There was time extended to pay. I did look that one up. He did pay partially. He owes that. And I think my thought is, and I'll do some research on this, and again, maybe it helps to get some time. I thought all the other traffic matters would be adjourned. Would be dismissed or otherwise resolved.
Ms. Mack, have you looked any ROAs on any of these?
I actually have the file here, Judge, and I was looking at the tickets. You did not indicate that they would be dismissed.
Okay.
On any of the tickets, that he had to pay that one ticket, but you didn't indicate that the others would be dismissed.
Okay. Well, he didn't do his part either way, Mr. Fikens.
Correct, Judge, and we appreciate that comment. That doesn't refresh my recollection, but we stand by what Ms. Mack said and what this court did because it inures to my client's benefit, Judge. So we'd ask that the matter be adjourned as well. Allow him time to pay. We'll stand ready for trial at this court's whenever this court wishes to set it.
All right. I'm going to adjourn I'm going to adjourn this matter out to, I'm going to adjourn it out to August. Let's do August 1st. August 1st, 2022. And that is going to be at It should be at 11 o'clock a.m. Mr. Adolph, please go and pay the rest of your ticket. That ticket, you told me that last time you were on your way to pay it. So
I'm
please
here
go
now.
and pay
I'm
it.
here now, ma'am. I'm just
Okay.
about to walk in. I just wanted to make sure that I took care of things with you first.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. The officer, the issuing officer today is at the fallen officer's funeral. And so I'm adjourning this matter. You'll have to come back on Zoom August 1st at 11 o'clock a.m., okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I appreciate you taking care of business today. Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Rosenthal, you have your hand up on this
Yeah.
case.
No, Your Honor, not on this case. I
Okay,
have to go to 333 for a brief moment. Is that okay with you, Your Honor? I know I have to
well,
go in
I
the
want you to
breakout room.
talk to Mr. Farina. if you
Okay,
could. All right,
absolutely,
real
Your Honor.
quick. All right, go ahead, Ms. Wilson, you can move them. All right, so you're all set, Mr. Adolph, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have
All
a
right.
nice day.
You do the same, thank you. All right, very good. Ms. Wilson, move them to their breakout rooms. I think you're doing it because they're frozen. All right. I'm ready to call Keith Ashford. Ms. Mack, what's going on with Mr. Ashford?
Hey,
He paid?
He paid?
he paid,
Oh,
yes.
Lord.
Oh my goodness. That means, look at Mr. Fikens. It's like it's Christmas in July. That means that these matters are all adjourned for dismissal.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I am dismissing the following matters for Keith Eric Ashford. I have case number SP 217-7731, SP 192-7002, SP 192-7011, SP 217-7732, SP 421-317, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 421-3181, SP 444-839, counts 1 and 2, SP 444-8401, SP 509-440, counts 2 and 3, SP 509-4411, SP 768-568, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 798-4361, SP 798-4371, SP 821-2224, counts 1 and 2, and SP 821-2251. All of these matters are being dismissed without prejudice as Mr. Ashford paid off the tickets that the court ordered him to pay pursuant to the offer from the people. I love it. All right. We are really in good shape. All right. I still need to hear from the attorneys on Al Somairi and Ali. But Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens, that means that I can release the two of you because that's it for our docket. And then hopefully I will get on early, be able to wrap this up early enough to get on for staffing at 11 o'clock.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Judge,
Thank you.
Yes.
can you call me, please?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
No, it's not like that.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
and we should be good, Your Honor, as well as Miss Mack and Miss Wilson. I just have to check into 3-3 real quick. They're going to be producing me valid documentation, so it's going to take them a minute. So I'll be right back. Right back.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. I have staffing at 11, so
Oh,
you can
absolutely.
get back.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes, Your Honor, and I don't think
Okay.
this is going to be a big issue.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right, are the parties ready?
Should be close, Your Honor. I'm just waiting for an email for valid documentation. Both defendants are represented by Mr. Farina because it arised out of the same matter, Your Honor. So I think we should be all set once I get those documents.
Okay, all right. I'm leaving on. I can hear you all, okay?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Is there anyone else outside these two cases or no?
No, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Awesome.
All
We
right.
should be
Very
good. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then Miss Wilson, if you don't mind placing me back in the breakout room, I just kind of want to see if they have the right email. Are you there, Miss Wilson? Or Miss Mack?
Okay, is anybody there? Mr. Rosenthal's?
I'm here, Your Honor. It looks like we
Yeah.
had one person check in. I want to go back in the breakout room with Mr. Farina. I just want to make sure he has the email address correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm
Let me-
sorry about that.
Wait, let me see, where are you? Okay, they are in
Oh,
breakout.
Miss Wilson got me. Miss Wilson took
Okay,
care of me,
all
Your
right,
Honor.
thank you. Somebody help Mr. Ahmed.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I am Miss Ahmed. I am here.
Ms.
They're
Smith,
sending
does Mr. Ahmed have a case on my docket? I don't see him on my docket.
I am Miss Ahmed. I am here.
Sir, just give me 1 second, please. Ms. Mack?
وفي كاميرا
I'm
حتى
looking right there, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Ahmed, you'll have to just wait a moment. My staff must have taken a break. We've been going since 8:30 this morning. Let's give them a moment and we'll figure out where you're supposed to be because I don't have you on my docket for today, okay? At least I don't see you. Okay, thank you.
Judge, I'm here. I just looked him up. If that's his correct name, he's scheduled for July the 25th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, so and what is he scheduled for, Ms. Mack?
Arraignment on the bench warrant.
All right, and our attorneys are already gone, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so yep, he'll have to come back on the 25th.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Ahmed, your court date is on the 25th. You'll have to zoom in the same way you did today, but do it on the 25th, okay? The 25th of July, that is. You're on mute. And so, sir, there's nothing I can do to help you today. I've already released the attorneys. Bye-bye, Mr. Ahmed. You're on mute, sir. I can't hear anything you're saying.
His court date in the chat for him, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we should be all set. We are getting retained counsel out now, and we can call both cases that retained counsel is here for, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I need the other, Mr. Amos Mari, Al Samiri, to please turn on his camera.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. Thank you. I'm calling the following matters, U-595-19921 for Mosleh Al Samiri. Mr. Al Samiri, state your name.
Muslah Al-Sumairi.
Thank you. And then I'm also calling U-595-20021 for Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali, state your name again.
Ali.
Thank you. And then Mr. Farina, your appearance as to both.
Good morning, Your Honor. Roger Farina, P62269, on behalf of both Muslah Al-Sumeri and Ali Musa Kaid.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Rosenthal, place your appearance on the record too, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. May it please this honorable court. Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807.
All right. Thank you. Today is the final pre-trial. What are we doing?
Yes, Your Honor. After Attorney Farina gave me seven documents that would show that this business is operating not in a legal capacity, it is operating legally in the city of Detroit. And with that documentation for both counts, for both defendants, I'd be asking for a dismissal, Your Honor, seeing as they're in compliance.
Wonderful. No objection, right, Mr. Farina?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, then both of the matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you all for your patience on this morning. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Thank you, Your Honor. Be safe, both.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Attorney Farina. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I will see you, I guess, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, sir, we'll be back at it. All right,
Absolutely.
thank you, Ms. Wilson, and thank you in the courtroom. I tried to reach out to Mr. Wade. We have some things going on with Tennessee, Ms. Mack. So as you can release, well, maybe we can try to give him a few more minutes, okay?
Okay, also, I wanted to let you know, Judge, the cases that just went, they were scheduled for a jury trial on Monday. I know you want to maybe say that, to remove that from the docket on Monday. I mean, tomorrow, sorry.
Yes, ma'am, please remove
Yeah.
it, please.
Yes. Okay.
All right.